All right, welcome back. Pause your video and try this one. All right, what is this molecule? What term refers to this molecule? All right, it is definitely not a nucleotide. Nope, because a nucleotide looks like this, has a phosphate, has a five-sided sugar, sometimes known as a pentose sugar. Pentose means five. Right, that's a nucleotide. It's also not D because a nitrogenous base or a nitrogen base is that part right there, part of a nucleotide. Okay, don't get that confused with the amino group, which also has nitrogen. So this here is called the amino group. This here is called the carboxyl group. You probably don't need to know that. All right, this is an amino acid, so B is the answer. C is a little tricky because amino acids do make up polypeptides. So here's that, let me remove some of this. Answer is B. So here's that shape that we see in class, right? So that's what we're drawing, but it's not that simple as you can see. All right, there's your H, there's your OH at the ends of these monomers, and they'll come off to make the polypeptide, polymer. All right, so here's an amino acid. Here's another one. And there's hundreds of these in a polypeptide. Okay, and when you connect them, the HOH comes out and you get these bonds. These bonds are known as peptide bonds. Okay, and this whole larger chain of amino acids is known as a polypeptide. Okay, so that's why C is not correct. And when this polypeptide grows, all right, amino acids, and just draw circles now, and grows, and then eventually it's going to fold. Okay, when these polypeptides are released by the ribosomes, that's where all of this happens. Amino acids are joined at the ribosomes, and that's when you get this protein. Okay, when the polypeptide folds, that's when you get the protein. All right, part B. When the molecule above joins, when these amino acids join with hundreds of other amino acids, a macromolecule is formed. We just showed you that. Protein is formed. Okay, what is one function of this protein? What are one function of proteins? All right, so functions of proteins, you can say so many things because they have so many functions. Okay, functions of proteins. Now, the two things they don't do, right, do not provide energy. They're not a source of energy, all right, or genetic information. That's about it, but they do almost everything else. So here's some good things to write down. When you're asked about the functions of proteins, here's a really good one. I'm trying to change my color here. Good answers right here. Proteins can act as enzymes, right? And what do enzymes do? They speed up reactions. There you go. When you're asked to describe a function of proteins, write that. Another one is they can help transport, okay? Protein pumps, move ions across the cell membrane, all right? Transport proteins, help in facilitated diffusion, all right? Like moving glucose in and out of the cell, things that are polar, right? So this is probably easier to remember. Enzyme, that's a good one. Okay, time for some extra credit. Copy what's on your screen right now, just the text. Send it to me. First one, 5 points, 5 extra credit points.